Hey everyone, this is Mike from Han Cycles. I am, if you're watching this, thank you first of all for taking the time to watch this video. This will be a sales update for December 1st through the 15th. And we've had quite a few sales, not a lot of high dollar sales, but some pretty good flips. So I'll show you the variety of things that I did sell for this 2-week period. Well, let's start off with this snapback. This is a Marvel Punisher, new with tags. I think I paid $2.19 for this guy at Savers on a sale day, and sold it for $19.95. Probably could have got more now that I'm looking at it. It's kind of a cool hat. It has like camouflage on the inside of the bill, but still, regardless, a nice little flip. Let's see. This was kind of cool. I picked this up at a Savers. I don't know if you've ever been into a Savers, but they have a bunch of random like grab bags hanging along the back wall. And in the electronics section, I always like to look and see what's over there. And I saw this. It sort of looked like a toy to me, and it turns out I just did a quick lookup on Amazon, and it's this testing phone for like like a technician, and they were going for pretty good money on Amazon, but I don't think I'm able to sell this type of item there. So I went ahead and listed it on eBay, and it sold overnight. Probably should have got more or listed it for more, but I paid like $7 for this thing and sold it for $69.95. It's kind of funny. The guy gave me positive feedback. However, he said, "Oh, it looked better in the pictures." So I guess, I don't know. The pictures look pretty clear to me, but can't keep everybody happy all the time. So that's what I say. Anyways, nice flip. So for now on, I'm gonna look in those bags just to see what kind of little things I can find like this. Next up, as all of you probably know, anything Harley Davidson sells. This thing actually, it took quite a while to sell. I thought it was pretty neat. It's a Henley shirt, double XL. Has some really nice embroidery and patches on it. Official Harley Davidson. So anyways, $59.95 from $6 I paid for it. And then, as we near the release of the new Star Wars movie, these were part of a bunch of mugs that we bought, and we ended up paying 38 cents a piece for these things. And I've been sold about 10, and been selling them for this price, $17.95. I looked up this company, Orca Coatings, and I found these exact mugs on another website, and I think they were selling them for like $23. So I lowered my price just a little bit just to kind of move them. So anyways, an Obi-Wan Kenobi mug. I am a geek at heart, so kind of like selling these things. And then it's kind of funny, the same day the same mug sold. So I think I had like 4 or 5 of these Obi-Wan Kenobis. And there was like Chewbacca Solo for President and all these different ones, kind of little spoof mugs. And then, of course, if you watched past videos, you've seen these Keen cards that I have like packs and packs of these things. Just keep selling them. They're kind of my staple, my bread and butter. Another Keen card, I'll just jump right over that to sake of time. Okay, this was kind of an interesting thing. We were at a Goodwill. They had these Chewbacca and Darth Vader hoodies, new with tags. And they were going for $15 a piece. I thought, oh man, that price is really high. And my wife was like, oh, let's go for it. I'm like, okay, let's just buy like 3 or 4 just to try them out. And here's me trying it on, just to show, how it fits and everything. So I come back over to her after looking at something else, and she fills the cart to the top. I mean, we have like probably 9 or 10 of these things, and I was, I'm a little conservative, and you know, she likes to just like take chances, so I went with it. So we bought a bunch of these, and this one sold like overnight, so I was pretty glad about that. Kind of relieved some of my fears. And then the next day, this Darth Vader one sold as well. So these are cool. I mean, we did pay 15 bucks a piece, and they're only selling for about 60 bucks. This one was cool, the Darth Vader, because you can actually zip the hoodie closed, and then you have these mesh eyes where you can see through. So yeah, I was pretty happy about that. And then another King card, we'll just jump right over that. Another Harley Davidson item. This was a t-shirt that I had for a very long time. And you know, a lot of times they're specialized to a certain store in a certain area, so they don't appeal to everybody. So oh, this was part of an experiment that I did. I took a whole bunch of t-shirts and button-up shirts. You can see there was a bid on it. So this was an auction. I sold it for $12.95. I was hoping to go for more, but you know, $12.95, not bad. Probably paid. Usually t-shirts I get them for $2 or $1 to $2. So not bad. And then here's an Obey shirt. This one was kind of funny. This shirt, this brand, they have a lot of really cool graphics. But this one I thought it would be appealing because it was a fixed gear bike, and you know, it's the Obey brand. But I folded it and then put it in a pile on the top. And then one night I turned the lights off before I went to bed, and noticed that it glowed in the dark too. So this whole graphic, this white graphic, glows in the dark. So that's pretty cool. This I put on auction too, because I had watchers forever and nobody ever pulled the trigger. So I finally just decided to put it on auction. So I think I paid $1 for this one. Next, I had this sitting in my closet. This was part of my own personal wardrobe that I think I inherited from somebody, and sold it for $10.95. That was another auction. So that was an experiment that I did. I was the last 2 weeks of November, the sales were slow, so I got a little impatient and put a bunch of stuff on auction. And then if you saw my first video, actually my first and second video, I told the story about how I bought a box of car parts, mostly like interior parts, and I paid $40 for this box of car parts, and these things sell all the time. This is just a regular old radiator cap, and it fits a variety of vehicles, as you can see. And I'm selling them consistently for $24.95, so you can't complain about that. And this was another auction. I had this Corona Hawaiian shirt, kind of funky. This was a very early purchase and a very early photograph, as you can see. This is before I bought the half mannequin. Just sitting on a hanger, kind of like looking all drab and saggy. So anyways, I was glad to get rid of that. And then this is another big purchase that we made November of last year, from our local thrift store, of these stockings from Free People. Free People's sort of like a boutique store, and these things were new, were 68 bucks a piece, and I have been selling these consistently for $34.95. So kind of cool. And then we paid $3 and I forgot the exact change, but $3 and change for each one of these, and turning and then getting a return for $34.95. So not too bad. Another Keen card. We'll jump right over past that. Another Keen card. Okay, and here's a bag. It's just a overnight bag, and it's a brand, Moroccan Oil, and we picked this up for $6, and it sold for $52.95. So nothing special about it. It's just nothing. It's just a wide open bag. It just has one zipper pocket inside. So I was pretty happy with that. Sold to somebody through the Global Shipping Program. I believe they were from the UK. And then if you saw the last video that I made, this was another belt buckle that I'm selling for my Uncle Bob, and it's just another brass belt buckle. And this is Keystone wheels. I don't even know if they make wheels anymore. They might, but I know they've been around for a long time. So I did get $19.95. I'm not sure why eBay is still showing best offer on a lot of stuff. So anyways, I'll probably send him, his portion of the sell. Next we have this Ralph Lauren men's jacket. It's just a basic like cotton jacket, zip up, nothing special about it. I've had it for a very long time. Photos are pretty crappy, but somebody saw it, and I think maybe the size, it's a 2LT tall. It's a tall jacket, so special size. And then here's another Obi-Wan Kenobi for President. I think this is the third one I sold this month. And then I picked up this World of Warcraft, these cups that you get, I think, from 7-Eleven. They were just a stack of cups. I think I paid 99 cents for them. I think there's just 3, but I showed front and back. Kind of cool graphics. Sold them for, I believe, I did take a best offer. It was $9.95 for those. Okay, another Chewbacca. So, as you can see, selling. I actually have one more left of these guys, so kind of cool. And then, oh, I'm sorry, I take that back. I sold another one. Oh, and then see what happened is I put the wrong quantity that I had on here, and then so it doesn't show that I have any more, but I do have one more. So, with the popularity of Star Wars, as you can see, a lot of the items that I have are Star Wars related. Another one of those mugs that I paid 38 cents for, sold for $17.95. This person wrote some really nice feedback. Just your basic mug, nothing special about it. It just has a kind of cool saying on it. And they gave me glowing feedback. They were very happy with this mug. Another one of those Free People stockings, selling them all the time for $34.95. And it says 3 sold, but what happened is I had them listed last year, right before Christmas, sold a bunch, and then the listing, it doesn't, if you don't like relist it, it just sort of disappears after a while, so I had to relist them. So this season I've sold 3 of this particular one. I think I have 4 different styles. And then of course everybody loves The Walking Dead. Now that I'm looking at this, I sold it for $9.95 on auction. I thought there was a bunch of watchers, and I thought I would get way more than this, but looks like I blew it. I paid 99 cents for it, so got $9.95 plus shipping. Probably should have kept this for myself because I'm a huge fan of this show. Oh well. And then this is another. For some reason, ties just never sell for me. So I went on I did an experiment. Everything's an experiment on eBay for me until I figure out the right combination of things. But like I went to my thrift store, I saw all these great ties, so I'm like, oh yeah, these are gonna sell, and I was paying like $2 to $3 for each one, and so I had them listed for months and months, and they just wouldn't sell. So I think I sold one out of maybe like 20 that I bought. So this was one of those. I put all those ties on auction. I sold one of them for $4.95, so I probably just broke even on it. Probably not, because I early on I did free shipping on everything. So this was one of those listings where you list it and forget it, and you forgot that you put free shipping, and then you sell it for a low price, so you kind of get screwed. Anyways, it was a lesson learned. And then here's yet another Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think it says 0 available, but I think I have 1 more left. So that was a nice sell. Another coffee mug. This is just the month of coffee mugs for me. This was just one that we picked up. It was kind of interesting because it had somebody's name on it, Mr. Clark Rediker. It was for the American Veterans Life Memorial, disabled veterans, and it says freedom is not free. So finally sold that for $14.95. Paid 50 cents for it. Another one of those stockings, Free People. This is the time that they sell, so pretty glad about these guys. Really good return on investment. And then, I speak about the ties not selling, and I went ahead and sold this one. I got this for a gift many years ago. It's Star Trek Deep Space Nine. I do like Star Trek and sci-fi stuff, but Deep Space Nine was just like the worst. I mean, I watched it for a while, but it just sort of went nowhere. It's kind of the bottom of the barrel as far as the Star Trek series goes. So 1995, it was a gift. It was in my closet, taking up space. And then here's another t-shirt. I bought it for 99 cents. It was the Mark Echo Luke Skywalker t-shirt, big double XL orange t-shirt, official Star Wars. Finally sold this for $19.95. It actually sat for a very long time, probably about 4 to 5 months. So I'm sort of like playing with lowering prices just to kind of get rid of things and make room for new better return inventory. So, and of course we have another Keen card, and these actually all three went to the same person, so I was pretty glad about that because I can combine them to pay $2 for 3 cards instead of 1 card, so helps me out. Another Keen card. This was the home run of the month, the year, probably the year. Actually, I sold something for a little bit more than this early on in the year, but this, we paid $5 for this. Basically, it's a kit to make a quilt, and it has all these little, they're called appliques, I guess. I don't know anything about quilting. All I know is my wife picked this thing up. It's a box. It was brand new. Everything in the package for $5 at an estate sale. This is actually not the price we got. It was actually 10% off of $325, so $32.50 off there. But it was right around $300. And first we sold it and we were all happy, and then no payment. A day goes by, second day goes by, no payment. Third day goes by, no payment. And the fourth day is the day where you pull the trigger and you open a case on them to tell eBay that they didn't pay, just to get your final value fee back, or credit for your final value fee. So finally, third day, this evening, they paid. We were so happy. So anyways, that's a huge return on investment, and Merry Christmas to us. So hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers. Sometimes you get these returns for ridiculous reasons. So I never quite celebrate fully until 30 days passes and people are happy with their item. So anyways, we'll move on. Okay, this hat, oh my gosh, listed this hat for $40. I got people watching the hat, people making offers and saying, oh, well, it's a really small size, so I'll have to pay more to have this hat stretched. And so this went back and forth with a bunch of people. Same person kept bidding on it, and then waiting, and then bidding again, lowball bids. So finally I got an offer for $25, and I'm like, shoot, I want this thing out of here. It's kind of an odd color, it's an odd size, but this is a pretty sought after brand for cowboy hats, but the size is small and the color is different. So anyways, finally glad to get rid of that, and they paid shipping, and I actually made a few more dollars on shipping. And here is, oh, this is a bummer. I probably shouldn't have shown you this, but this is the first time this has happened. I finally sold it. Okay, Hugo Boss is one of those brands that I thought would be a good seller, and I think I have 3 or 4 shirts from Hugo Boss in my store. This one, finally the first one that sells, and I searched everywhere. I searched my garage, I searched my closet, I searched all the bins where I keep clothes in, and I just couldn't find it, so I had to cancel it. I was kind of bummed about that, but first time that's ever happened. That just is telling me that I need to get more organized, and right now I think I have around 360 items in my store. Most of it's junk, most of it's early purchases where I didn't pay a lot for it, but it's taken up space, and it's it's hard to find things when you have that many items if you're not organized. And I'm not organized, so let that be a lesson to everybody. Make sure you stay organized, and otherwise you're going to lose your items and have to cancel the order. This was another shirt that I had that sat for months and months, and I thought anything with like alcohol related would sell, and this just sat, so I lowered the price and somebody finally bought it, so I was pretty happy about that. And last but not least, another Keen card. So anyways, that wraps it up for December 1st through the 15th, and Christmas is coming, so I'm hoping it was actually a pretty good stretch for these past 2 weeks. I haven't totaled everything up, but as you can see, with that, especially with that quilting kit, that'll really bump up my average price per item. So I was pretty happy with this last stretch. Hopefully, with Christmas coming up, like I said, when I report back to you with another sales update, it'll be a nice, good month. So anyways, everybody, thank you so much for watching this video, and next video will come out on the 1st of next year. Everybody have a Merry Christmas, and if you like this video, please hit the like button, the thumbs up, and subscribe, and I'll put out more videos. And as always, I really love to hear comments from everybody, and touch base and let me know what you liked and what you didn't like, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, Merry Christmas. I'll talk to everybody next year.